for us, it's late Sunday stream. For you, it's midday Sunday, right? We have Jocelyne
Yep.
Brisson, we have Anna Gronlund. Welcome to East versus West 21 podcast. Now all smiles, but I think all smiles will end on December 13th.
Well, during the match, I won't smile. I promise you that much. But I like Jocelyne, so it's hard to not smile.
Yeah, we're not going to be friends from now till then, but especially not from the 10th to the 13th.
You should have said
She's
like
gonna give me the evil eye, you know.
from 9 a.m. till at least. So, how you feeling? Listen, I've been watching few videos, and I think Neil just, something happens with him when he says your last name, because he says it like he's like Brisson, like he tries to say it like that every single time, and I really enjoy it when he says it. Do you?
He's got it nailed down. Like, we're going to work on him for like the pronunciation of my first name, but he's got the Brisson down, so we like that.
Brisson.
Feel good, feel strong. Prep's been going really well, and I'm interested to see how my left is going to play out because we put a lot of mileage on my right arm this year, and I don't think I realized just how much mileage I put on it this year until Worlds. I was not at my best at Worlds, and I'll fully admit that. And it wasn't until that moment I realized that I had put way too much mileage on the right. But the left feels pretty good, feels strong. Haven't really pulled with it since Worlds, so should be in top form.
You mean like haven't competed it, right?
Yeah, I haven't competed. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, first of all, I thought you did exceptionally. Like I watched, like for me, watching the super heavyweight female class, I just watched it because
Mhm.
of you. I was very interested how to see how you do. And at one point I thought you might win the whole thing with lefty, but I think
That professional elbow foul though.
you have to be ready for many things, and I think it's a
No,
very good
absolutely.
experience, right? But I think you did really, really well for your first world championships.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good one.
And how you feeling?
Me?
Yeah.
Like shit.
Like shit.
No, I'm feeling really good too. I have to um I have to agree with Jocelyne a bit. It's like you forget how much you train one thing and how you train differently. I've been training very differently now than I would do for for a competition and not a super match, which
Hmm.
is new to me and very interesting.
Hmm.
So it's going to be very interesting to put this to a test. I know how good Jocelyne is, so believe me, I put in the work here because I'm not going to leave anything for doubt from my side at least. Then I will see how
Really? Because
far it goes.
I've just been kicking back. Come on now.
No, honestly, I've I know how good you are. I
And
see
just
what
have a
you're going
bottle of
through.
wine,
So.
just chill out.
Sorry?
Just have a
What?
bottle of wine, just bring a cat in, chill out.
No, but I know that. It's not any secret. We all saw her. I
Yeah.
also know my own abilities, and I said yes to this, knowing I might be not there yet.
Hmm.
I'm really hoping I've done what's needed. So let's see. I've
Yeah.
um I've at least worked, which is I think out of respect for my opponent, which in this case is Jocelyne, I always put in the work. But this time I put in an enormous amount of work because I know what I'm up against.
You put it in overtime?
Yes, this is overtime. I can tell you that much.
So we're 20 days away. Like,
Yes,
like, Anna, when does your training start? I know you arrive Tuesday in.
I actually arrived Sunday.
Oh, right, you arrive
Yeah,
Sunday. You arrive way
we're
early.
going to New York before, which is a place I haven't been to before. So it's
Hmm.
going to be very interesting to see. I'm looking
Hmm.
forward to it. Oh, another doggo.
She will not be ignored. So if I don't pick her up, she's just going to start whining.
That's what I do.
Now, how far before do I stop training? I'm training this week and hopefully a bit next week too, but I have a full week of traveling for work the week after that. So let's see how much the hotel gyms can give me in forms of training. I'm gonna bring my handles and see what I can offer. Hopefully they have a pulling system where I'm going. Not like a pulley, but whatever I can use at least. That's the downside of working my job sometimes. That's you can't really plan for it.
Yeah, I know you travel a lot for your work.
Yes.
Also, you manage half of the things on EVW, uh, considering like everyone arriving, picking everyone up, and it's much more. It's a lot of things that you have to take care of. How are you gonna switch it off when the match comes?
I've this time I made an agreement with Snesana Babieva. She will take Babayeva, sorry. She will take a lot of my responsibilities this time. We have a new woman working with EVW, Andrea Tubbs, and she will also take part of my job. Of course, I can't completely avoid doing what I'm supposed to do, but we made agreements that is gonna give me a little bit of breathing room, which I really need, I feel, because it's not fair to anyone to be standing on stage, going up to pull and being asked, where is this? Or where is that person? Or
Ring the
how should we
bell.
do that? It's
Ring
like,
the
nah,
bell.
not my responsibility. Don't hear, don't see, don't talk.
So there's going to be no fancy evening dress this time.
No, not until we are done.
Why not?
Should we maybe put in evening dresses and high heels,
In
Jocelyne?
high
That would be a
heels.
show.
Hey, we need some views. We need to actually get some views. You know, the views are kind of low since that
So
since Devon took a leap of absence. So
I don't know if of us pulling in evening dresses, but I don't know. Maybe it would be a good idea. We could actually.
Hmm?
Hmm?
mm,
Maybe
High
even
heels
skirts.
is hard to pull in, but evening dress is okay actually.
mhm.
I'm sure we could find something
And then
stretchy.
you waltz between rounds.
Yes, of course. With
I
our
think I'm a
with
little,
our
I'm not up on my waltzes. Maybe we'll Charleston or something like that.
with our ringside partners. I mean, you have Nathan, I have TB. We could just take a stroll in the breaks.
Yeah, and in between the rounds they dance with each other.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, honestly, it's that's what worries me the most. But I'm hoping that I've kind of puzzled it out so that I will have some time to both breathe and also enjoy this because it is a bit to enjoy too.
Mhm. And did you watch Mrs. Brisson's matches during WAF World?
Yes, I did. I was actually standing next to her, cheering her on, to be
Hmm.
honest, because that's the piano person I am.
What you saw there that you might see as advantage
From
for
disadvantage or
yourself? No,
advantage for
advantage
her.
for you, advantage for you.
I think we were both surprised at the level of her left. So I'm not so sure there was anything that was an advantage for me at this point. I'm still super happy that she has accepted the match.
Mhm.
Seeing me as a worthy opponent is quite an upsell for me. Then let's see if I actually man up to what she is expecting from me or not. But I don't know. We have a little bit different way of pulling. I don't know if that's going to be an advantage or a disadvantage for me. Um, I have more experience, but Jocelyne has definitely more power than I do. So I can't say here. I've been both doubting and cheering myself on equally for this, hoping that it's good enough, and then, oh, maybe it's not good enough, maybe it's good enough. You know those mind games you play with yourself? I'm sure you do it too, Ray.
Yeah.
Never. No.
Well, sometimes, most of the time it's just there's a monkey just playing drums, you know. Jocelyn, what do you see yourself as a favorite?
I think you could see it either way here. There's really no losing coming out of this match because it's not for a ranking. We come from different weight classes.
Mhm.
This is a match that we had actually talked about back in Colorado during EVW 19 and Strongest Arm on Earth. And so I'm happy that it's actually coming to fruition and excited to pull. I do have a lot of respect for Anna as a puller and as a person as well. It doesn't mean that I will be going any type of easy on her. Experiences on her side, but with putting in again the overtime on the left arm training and um, upping it just a notch, just to finish this year off with a bang. I am confident in saying it should not be a 3-0 flash pin in any way for either one of us. It should be a good match.
That's what I've heard predicted too. This is not going to be a flash pin from any side. It's going to be match, which is probably what people are hoping for. It's also what's going to sell us pay-per-views.
Yes, and
No one,
I
yeah.
get those views that I so desperately need, you know.
All
But
for you, right? All for you.
Thank you.
honestly, who wants to see a 3-0 pin? It's fucking boring in my opinion.
Okay, swearing points. Okay.
Hello, Matt. I'm also here.
Listen, it's not a day, it's not an event if you don't hear Anna swearing somewhere. What's going on? Just a
Yeah,
little
people might think she's really nice, but I'm like, there's a different side that you might not
bit.
see, the less professional side.
Listen, I feel like it's gonna be like so like TB's gonna be in her corner and say like pretend she's the VIP that doesn't pay attention. Pretend she's the athlete that didn't show up for the press conference. And I will,
You don't really know what really makes me angry in this case, Ray.
okay, keep it, you know, keep it on inside and let it out. Listen, I really hope it's a good match. From what I have seen, it should be a good match. Um, I've I feel like, you know, Anna definitely has that experience. She pulls very smart, very well, makes good adjustments, right? The question is, Justin could be really strong, could be, you know, and that always kind of is the thing that in arm wrestling we can't really predict how strong someone will show up. Um, this is your
Or
fourth
if
time.
it'll show up.
Well, please show up. We need you.
Please,
Please.
please don't.
Yeah. Don't. Hey, no jokes. Okay, no jokes. No jokes
Don't
like
make
I
Robert
mean,
nervous now,
I
Jocelyne.
personally will be there, but like the left arm is like the little brother that,
Mhm.
sometimes pays attention and other times is,
Yeah.
you know,
It's probably you both can relate. Sometimes you feel like one arm feels amazing and the other one feels just like eh. And the amazing arm does terribly and the arm does amazingly.
Yes.
literally WAF Worlds this year.
Yes.
Yeah. Come in, probably you were like, I'm so strong, like my tendons are flexing themselves, you know, like you're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I
Honestly.
mean, listen, like I expected more of what happened. Like I expected more from my right arm than what happened at WAF Worlds. Um, I was also expecting a referee's grip to be actually called, but that did not happen. And so, at the end of the day, sat down with myself, was unhappy with the result, but um, I've done a lot. This is let's see here. I had a super match in Texas. I had Sarah Bachman in April. I had Egla with a quick turnaround. Gabby. So this will be my fifth super match this year, right? And the other ones were on the right for the most part, except for one at the beginning of the year that was on the left. So I can't be mad at my right going through everything that it's been through this year. And what happened at Worlds. I can't be mad at it.
Mhm. I have a question for you both. So you just saw amazing performance from Barbora versus
Yes.
Gabby.
Hmm.
I was incredibly surprised. I
Same.
think she did better than Vitali did versus Jerry. Because
Hmm.
Gabby looked like completely out of place. Like the first pin was I thought she wasn't ready and she was like, I was ready, you know. What do you guys think? What is the situation there? How we can maybe one of you gets on a path to face Barbora, to be the next in line to face Barbora.
I s-
I think that sorry, go ahead, Anna.
it's okay.
Go for it.
Yeah, I stood behind stage, seeing both women getting ready to go on stage. And the one thing I noticed was that Gabby looked nervous and Barbara did not.
Mhm.
That's the thing I took with me. I couldn't see the match. I was behind stage. I only saw it on a screen and only part of it because I'm always working. But that's the thing I took with me already when they went on stage. Gabby was nervous, Barbara was not. She was completely calm, leaving from backstage. I don't know, but something has changed because the way I've seen Barbara pull before, she has been much more nervous and on her toes before entering the stage. I mean, I've seen her a lot of times.
Mhm.
I've been there, I've been present, and something had shifted this time. She looked much more calm, much more confident. Through the whole event, it was this kind of presence with her that has not been there before. She's always happy, happy going. Like me, like Jocelyne, we are kind of relaxed people. And that's how I perceive Barbara too. But this time it was something different.
Mhm.
I don't know what happened, but that was very clear to me. Sorry, Jocelyne, I interrupted you.
No, no, it's all good. So I want to say that I am actually super, super happy for Barbara. I actually really am. And I messaged her and I said, you know what, you did amazing. Like, I'm really happy you took the win on that. And the reason that I say that is she's not somebody who's like inaccessible as a person. Like maybe as a puller, she's right top tier right now for now. I'm coming. Give me a couple years. But at the same time, I'm like, I love when other female athletes can turn around and cheer on the people who are coming up behind them. And so I have an enormous amount of respect for Egla, and I have enormous amount of respect for Barbora for the fact that they see the women coming up behind them and they continue to cheer them on.
Yeah.
Um, what I will say after Gabby beat me in the interviews that she went through. There's a couple of them that I listened to, and I think for her, the relevancy, I think that she believes herself that she will become irrelevant. And I think that was the fear that she probably carried into that match. And it's a heavy fear. It's a valid fear. I think it's a fear that every puller experiences at one point of becoming irrelevant because, at one point you run out of matches, right? Like you're like, okay, well, I've done this. And so until somebody comes into a class and shakes it up, then like, what do you do? Right. And so I think that that was probably a fear that she probably got into her own head because it looked like she wasn't even at the table.
Mhm.
I don't know. That's just my personal opinion.
Mhm. That's a very good valid point. I think it's with life, right? No one wants to
Mhm.
be irrelevant. It's kind of,
No.
No, of course
True.
not.
especially when you used to be the best, right? I think it's the hardest thing to fall down, right? Climb is the probably easier than maintaining. And I
Yeah.
think Abby, like everyone's like put so much pressure on her and
Hmm.
probably she puts on herself also, you know.
Yep. We're our own worst critic. I'm like Anna's the favorite in this match, so
I really don't know. Maybe people have it wrong. But I think that match we saw with Barbora and Gabby was probably a combination of both me and Jocelyn, as mentioned. A shift in Barbora and probably a little self-doubt for Gabby. And that's not a good cocktail.
Yeah. So,
a very human reaction though. Like, I mean, it's a valid
Yeah.
reaction. She's been at the
Definitely,
top for
yes.
so long that, you know, it's hard to watch it it's at the end of a chapter for her, for sure. Right. And I'm not saying she's gone and it's done, but it's the end of an era for sure.
Mm.
the thing is like for even for Gabi, like she's been dominating 70, 80, and I think 90 WOF worlds. She has never won super heavyweights.
No.
I
She's
was gonna bring that up.
yeah, she's
She
never
doesn't have an open weight title.
right, but uh, still she's the closest thing to Barbora that we have seen, which is
Mhm.
crazy. Right arm, right? I don't know about left. That's why I'm very interested in this match. There's probably one of you, and I think there's a solution to every problem,
Yeah.
right? So I can give you my solution. Maybe someone's doing matchmaking listening, right? So I would pick four, let's say four. We're gonna keep it down just to four females. So first of you are you two, and then I pick two more, and it's for open weight division, lefty. So the winners of both those pairs meet each other, and then the winner get a shot at Barbora's title. And I think in this sense, you are very motivated to win the first one. You're very motivated to win the second one, and you're even more motivated to win the third one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think it kind of creates good narrative for the audience to watch it. They're like, okay, I'm following something. I know what is going around. Because this is what I'm trying to push. And I think I have to be more loud about this. And I think it's very easy fix for the problem that we have with Barbora, as she's as dominant as Levin with
Yeah.
both arms,
Mhm.
right? So also I think it gives a good motivation for the athletes, right? I think if you
Mhm.
would know, like at the end, I have to win this one and I have to win this one, and probably each time you do get better. You do get
Mhm.
better because you have to push yourself.
Yeah.
Mhm. I think too with, and I'm not saying that they do this intentionally. I'm not putting, don't, please don't put words into my mouth. Um, but I think too what happens with, we'll call them the elite women, is they do not show up in a setting where you could try them out, right? Like they don't oftentimes show up in tournaments. Like Egla is somebody who does not show up in tournaments anymore. A very worthy opponent.
Yeah.
Um, love pulling with her, would love to pull with her again under a different set of circumstances.
She doesn't
But
really
I
compete.
will I will
Like,
only ever see her in a super match format.
yeah, well, thing is, like, she's from Lithuania. That's, my
Yeah.
neighboring country. She doesn't really compete even there.
No.
No, no, I know.
Because she also has done it all, and
Yeah.
I do believe she doesn't have a motivation to keep it going. Like I think she feels like I can beat her. I might have a cool match here and there. Like she loves arm wrestling
Mhm.
still, but I
Oh
just
yeah.
don't see that motivation. And I think we talked with this with Barbara and Gabby. They have never even practiced with each other. And I
Yeah.
think even like and a lot of guys do like Hermes will pull with Devon and Levin will pull with Devon and like it's part of our sport. And I think
Hmm.
for females somehow it hasn't happened. And I think it would help everyone if you just, bring all the girls together and just have a good party there,
Yeah.
like in just arm wrestle. And everyone can learn something. And I think it also kind of gives motivation because maybe that person that is immovable suddenly becomes movable. And
Right.
it might give you, sometimes it will give you delusions, which are not bad. It's something to pursue, right?
Yes. Okay, but I'm gonna flip that on you just a little bit.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna say that I think the reason that the women may not practice as much together is because there's only so many seats at the table, or so see the women, right? The elite women. I'm just I'm just giving like a counter to your argument of like there are only so many seats because if you look at the majority of the cards that are put out, how many women's matches are on there?
Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2.
One or two max.
Maybe
If you
two
see
if it's a
three,
good
oh
card.
my God.
Otherwise, it's one.
Yeah, one or maximum three. But most of that, like this is how I think it's 90 to 10
Yeah.
amount of men versus women, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like that is, and most of the time, like everyone knows everyone who's elite, everyone's who's good, everyone knows everyone, right? With guys, you kind of like there might be 100 guys in your class that you're not aware, and they're really good level. But yeah, it's an interesting thing. I just don't think that let's say because we have like Team Sweden comes to practice sometimes they pull everyone like it doesn't matter,
No.
and I think
Hmm.
it's most of the time it's harder to get because everyone's at their own parts of the world. Anna has
Hmm.
been around. What do you
Yeah.
think about this?
Well, they do it. The Swedish women do it a lot. They actually have practices together. We pull a group of women and we decide a time and a place. And it's of course a bit in the future because Sweden is a long country, just like for example Canada. It's not like a small place. takes 15 hours to go from top to bottom. So it's not like we're just gonna, oh, let's look at this tomorrow. But they do these kind of practices, and it's super valuable because first of all, you get experience. You get to feel the ones that you have maybe not touched in a while. You get to pull with people that you would normally not pull with. So
Mhm.
for me, at least, I find it very valuable, especially, but the problem is now that I'm traveling so much, I don't have that kind of time and place to do it so much anymore, but I really do appreciate when we do it. And when I lived closer, when I lived in Sweden and before I met my boyfriend and started traveling a lot more, I went to these trainings. I even sat on the ferry every second month over to Sweden to train with Fia and her club because it's so valuable and it's so good to train with other good females.
Mhm.
But it's also like you say, Jocelyne, of course, there's only a certain amount of places around the table. But I don't know. We can all fall and we can all rise, and it's quite quick.
Mhm. Yeah. No,
So,
absolutely.
yeah.
I'm not discounting practicing with other women. I think there's something very valuable in that, but I'm saying I think one of the reasons that it's seen less and, Team Sweden, Fia has already told me that I can be adopted into Team Sweden next year
Yes, you're more than welcome.
at Worlds
Come, come.
because there's not so many that come from Canada to go to
They
WAF
want to
Worlds. So
steal
she told me
everyone.
that I
They're
could be
trying to steal my
adopted.
three steps from me. They're trying to steal everything. No, 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 no.
We're trying to poach from other countries because we are so few in Sweden. We're
So,
like, maybe you would like to compete for Sweden.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of the best pullers are from Europe. We'll say Europe in general, right? And that's, I don't know, a North American thing. That's a North American disadvantage is the distance. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, I find there's a lack of technical pullers in North America. There's a lot of strength, ton of strength, but strength will only get you so far. And I found that out the hard way. Um, and all the technical pullers seem to be in Europe. So it's like, there's definitely an advantage to following Giannis. Like my training is based a lot and focused a lot around Giannis and
Mm.
how he programs. So,
Yeah, I think it's also, like in Europe, multiple countries, so everyone's fighting with each other, right? And then if everyone is really strong, then the next level is that you have to be more technical than the other guy.
Yeah.
You have to get all the tricks and all the stuff. So of course the level rises. But when the strength is enough, you don't need like I think great example is Dave Chaffee. Forever Dave is like Dave shows his training and just like the training is like it doesn't matter because he's just stupid strong and
mhm,
he pulls like he's stupid strong. And forever that was the case. Now he's like, well, I actually can gain more in technical side than in strength side. And he looks so much better in the last matches that he has pulled.
mhm,
I feel like he added those things. He just doesn't go through people, but now he's more, thinking about how to do it better. And I think the same thing happened with Todd Hutchings. Todd Hutchings was incredibly strong always. I think he just has adopted some other stuff and
mhm,
now even if he gets the hand, he actually will take the hand. I remember in the
mhm.
match with Yoshi, if he had the hand of Yoshi, right? But he didn't take it. He was like, nah, no, I'm not gonna top roll
I
So
think he
he's
actually stood in Switzerland now in Zurich, telling it actually how to beat him.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
listen, this is how you're gonna do it next time. I
yeah.
will tell you. This is how you get technical.
Uh,
And
I
it's
think
going to cost you less energy in the long run too, right? If you're
Yeah,
more technical than your opponent, like you don't always have to use brute strength.
yeah,
no,
it's way more fun, but no.
I'm not sure.
I just think there could be a situation, especially like a training camp or something, and um, actually we had this talk with Sarah and Gabby 2 years ago. They were talking about like doing something like that, and just bring all the top females together and they just have like few days of practicing and training together, exchanging ideas, telling like and then just everyone goes back home. And I think that probably would do a lot. It
Yeah.
would
Hmm.
do a lot.
Who is going to sponsor us to do this? That's what I'm thinking now.
Hey Robert, how you doing?
No, but I'm putting it out there. Maybe there's a sports brand, a drink brand, something else that would actually like
Yes,
sponsor a big group of good females.
yes. You want to sell some crop tops and some
Hmm.
leggings? Let's go.
Let's go, guys. Or I
Absolutely.
don't know, protein powder or something else.
Sure. Something else. Yeah, this will be like sponsored by online casino or something.
Yes, yes, why not? I don't care as long as we get where we need to go and it's paid for by someone else.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about the rest of the card. Um, there's also another female match. We have a return Ayana Takanaka and debut of Victoria Carlson. So Anna, what do you think? This is a lefty match. This card is really heavy on lefty. We have a lot of
Yes,
left-hand matches, which is pretty good. I think we run through most of the right-hand matches, and now we're like, well, there's another one, you know. So
there's one more arm. What
yeah, one more.
strange thing is this? Where
Yeah,
did it come from?
yeah. I just use it to hold the peg.
No, I don't always.
All right. Yeah.
I just want to mention that. If you're looking at the Carlson Takanaka, I think it's an interesting match. I think, however, that Takanaka is slightly more favored here. I think it's a 60-40. Carlson is really good. I like her much as a person. Unfortunately, here I think that Takanaka might be same technical wise, but a tad bit stronger. And that will probably play out here.
Mhm. You
I
see,
know that she has good endurance, so does Victoria, so it's really a close one.
you think where do you think? I know how Victoria pulls.
Yeah,
Where's Takanaka going? Do you think she top rolls or she hooks?
hooks, hooks,
Hooks, hooks.
hooks. Yeah, I think she hooks.
Then it's a match. I think then it's a match.
Yeah, this is if it's a hook from both sides and they are equal in strength, it's gonna be a long war. We can just go out and take a break at this point, Jocelyne. You know, go take a nap, read a book like you do to do. I can go out and find some cats to pet because it's gonna take an hour or two if they're gonna be at it.
We get those
I've
days that
seen
we so
Victoria pull in
desperately.
really long matches.
Yes, there's some
I want
some.
to I want to give the edge to Victoria for this one. I think there's something to be said for somebody, it's their debut on East versus West,
Mhm.
and she's gonna come in hot. I want to give her the edge here. Maybe experience wise, Takanaka had a little bit more on the card and knows how to handle, like, we'll say the East versus West pressure of like the promotion and settling in and being able to breathe before a match. But I don't know. I want to give this one to Victoria.
Okay. We have there's multiple debuts. If you don't know some of the athletes, Anna knows everyone. She's buying tickets for everyone. But if you don't know some of the athletes, just let me know. We have Mayan Starengas versus Fine Vine, Listen Merlot.
Is that his new nickname?
No, that is his
No,
old.
he was always known as that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know.
yeah,
Yeah. Just because of his last name, Merlot, so the
Yeah.
fine wine.
yeah,
Is
It's
he
my favorite
bringing
kind of
below
wine.
for us all?
yeah. We have it's a lefty match. It's Jason did amazingly well in Underground 2.
Mhm.
And then he beat Paul Talbot. So probably he's number one, number two in North America for sure, maybe behind Brež. And then we have Mayan, who made his debut on Mac, beat Auden. We'll have a Mac match, I think 2 weeks before, versus John Therien for the belt at 200 pounds. And he is overall Israeli champion with left hand, best in his whole country. So do you know? I know you know them, right?
I know them, yes, but I'm very doubtful on who to actually say
Mm,
is gonna be the better one here. I
mm,
know that Mayan is really, really strong. That's the research I've done shows me that he's really, really strong. But I'm really like I can't even guess in this case.
mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's going to be a toss up too because I think this was one of the matches that It was a little bit later in the card, like thought up a little bit later. So I guess we'll see. I guess they'll be on kind of even footing with that. Like I think they're both strong, but I couldn't give you an estimate on who would be the favorite.
Okay. Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
We're in the
Uh,
darkness here, Ray.
yes, both of them coming in like it. I think they're gonna do as good as they can do because it's their debut, right? And I think it's very important to win because the winner probably will, move forward to do some big things in the class. And both are great at 85 kilos, but they're pulling at 95, which is crazy. None of them wanted to cut weight, which is even weirder. Um, we have.
Who wants to cut weight?
Who wants to cut weight?
No, Ray, honestly, who wants to cut weight?
I have
Yeah.
to wait for next week. I'm not. I'm not.
Oh.
Boo.
See, this is the only sport where, like, if I'm driving with guys to a tournament, they're like, "Oh, I can only drink a black coffee." I'm like, "Oh, that sucks. I'm still eating breakfast, and I will bring it in the car while we're driving."
Yeah. You're like, I'll sip some water. What?
The only sport where that happens for me, so I'm like, well,
Yeah.
might as well enjoy it.
Yeah, it's a normal thing. Someone's like, you get to a tournament and you kind of can't figure out where is it happening, but then you see like people like fully winter coated at in a summer just running around like, oh, it's there. Okay, it's there. So you're trying to make weight, right? In WAF worlds, it's a very normal instance, right? And someone will
Yes.
come and check. Yeah, yeah, someone will come and
Oh
check.
no, there was a country, I can't remember. I think Canada was the third one to weigh in. There was a country that was trying to cut us off, and I was like, oh, that's very aggressive.
They were hungry and thirsty.
No, they
The
were
hanger is real today.
they were dying. They were probably
Yeah.
like they seen their dead relatives and they're like, come here, come here. Uh, we have another debut. I call him the Underground King because he's been making crazy names. He's a Romanian living in UK, Bogdan Stoica, and he will face what we know, proven quality. It's Paul Lynn. Anna, are you familiar with Bogdan?
Yes, I am. I am. And in this instance, I'm gonna go with Bogdan. Yes. I might be booed for that one by Paul, but I'm gonna go with Bogdan. I have a feeling here, and whenever I'm sure, I usually go with that. And it's 90% of the times it's correct. I don't know why.
Have you
Trust
seen
your gut feeling.
have you seen what he has done like lately? You have seen some matches, right?
A little bit, but it's more the way they are pulling
Mm-hmm.
and the way they look. I know. I'm like I do think at least that's the prediction I want to give. What about you, Jocelyne?
I'm going to be honest, I don't really haven't seen very much, but hopefully it's a good match because home field advantage does go to Paul Lynn, right? And
Yeah.
there's something to be said for the crowd, um, the way the crowd is when you're there. So I'm not sure where to go with that one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's good. I'm very excited to see because I think Bogdan's has improved insanely, and I just want to see like how he does now, and see where his level is. I think Paul Lynn is a very tough task to ask, but hopefully stylistically we end up in a good match there, and I think that would be win-win for everyone.
It's interesting because they both seem quite humble.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to watch how it pans out when they're actually on the table.
Yeah, Bogdan is very like like he's never there's never any venom from him.
No,
With Paul Lynn, you will see some venom coming out from time to time. Like he's a gangster,
he's a gangster.
You will see it
Tell
there.
that to Paul.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think he knows it himself.
I think he knows. I think he knows. Yeah. We have another lefty. This is a big one. I think this is probably put someone on a path to the title. We have Zerano from Kazakhstan coming to face Tobias Sprong from Sweden.
There's a
one.
lot of Swedish people on this card, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Tobias, even though he didn't do so good in his last match. I think that was it
But
right
that was
hand.
right arm. That was right
Yeah,
arm. Who
but I'm
cares?
still gonna go with Tobias here. Ah, it doesn't count. Never
Oh,
mind.
well, right
The right
hand.
doesn't count.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with Tobias here. I don't know. I haven't.
Hmm. Hmm.
I think I'm just gonna go opposite from what you say, and then
Yeah,
I'll get some points that
everything.
way.
And then people who believe you are right will bet on your guys,
Yeah.
and the one
Yeah,
like, and then we're gonna
exactly.
backstab both of us for having wrong.
Exactly. Yeah, it's all about the backstabbing. I'll take Kazakhstan.
Yeah. Let's it's an interesting match. There's so many things that can happen because one's very fast, and one top rolls, and one mostly hooks. So will be very, very, very cool to see what happens on table. And I think moves a little bit that left hand super heavyweight division that we really need to see. This match, the question is, let's start with Jocelyn. What happens when they say ready, sorry, don't move, go for Kamil and Jerry? What happens then?
I think Camille will have already dived in.
Yes.
See, you have to watch those guys. Like, there's so many people that are like fast, but it's like, and I've had this issue, right? Because I like also have a ref certification, and I'm looking at a lot of the people who are just like quick on the go, but it's like usually they're before the go.
Hmm.
But I think Camille will probably already be in there by the don't move.
We need to put a sound effect where it says like we halfway there. Oh. When ref says go, I'm halfway there already, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
But stop, what happens? Okay, let's say somehow they both start together. What happens? Does one of them tries to hook so the other one flops? Do they both flop? There's no top roll. Like it's not even going to be possibility there.
They're
I
both
think
gonna
it
flop
goes to
and it's gonna look
straps.
weird.
Okay, now it's straps. What happens in straps? There's fouls for both at this point.
Okay, we're
One,
giving them fouls just because.
one
Both
warning for coming.
elbows goes off again,
Yes,
mutual, like,
coincidental. That was
yes, both,
coincidental.
like,
What happened here with the hands? What happened? What do you think? Like when you close your eyes, you imagine this match. Do you think that you end up in a hook? Or did they both like think like the other one will try to hook them so they flop?
it's really unpredictable,
Hmm.
Yeah.
but it's
I
really
want to
interesting. Sorry.
I want to say like Camille's shoulder is the thing, right? Like he's so quick to get his
Yeah.
shoulder behind that hand that it's really hard to get it out from like for that hooker to come back from that. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hmm.
It's gonna come down to who is fastest here,
Hmm.
definitely.
Hmm.
Because I don't think that anyone will stylistically leave their flop.
Mm-mm.
It's like they are stuck in flop for life.
Yeah. Like I really want to see it just because of this,
Yes.
you know. I think the real heroes after it will be referees if they can actually.
I'm
But
happy I'm not reffing here.
Hopefully they have enough caffeine in their system. We're gonna go by and give them 5-hour energy drinks just to
Yes.
or we see Luke Polsher scream at some other big man.
but
Yes.
Takes
you
them both
know,
by the ears and just pulls them off the stage and like
Like,
when
it's enough.
you don't move.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It is like I think from even from like from every perspective I'm looking at it, I think it's a very interesting match. The match doesn't like there's not a lot of things at stake. It's just a really cool match to make because we haven't really seen two guys that just pulled that style to face each other, right? Hmm, hmm.
No.
So if
Maybe
you
it will be a new era,
pick one winner, pick it. So Camille or Jerry?
Camille.
Okay, well I'll go with Jerry then.
Okay. Yeah, I would say North American solidarity, but that no, you just went against her. That's the whole thing.
It's just whatever Anna picks, I'm going against it. That's it.
She's gonna hate me until we're finished with this.
I'm gonna be obstinate.
Okay.
Yes. No.
Uh, this is a co-headliner. That was the first headliner. The second co-headliner, we have Michael Todd versus Georgi Tsvetkov. I hear from all the athletes, they think it's not going to be an easy match, but they don't see how Georgi can win.
No.
There's a lane. I'm forgetting who the other puller was, but there is a lane to get to Michael. And Georgie just has to study it. And make sure he has a good corner person.
Yeah.
But you think Mike, if because Georgi, like
I'm taking Georgie on this one.
you're taking Georgi, okay, you're gonna get some angry messages from Michael.
Well, get in line.
Yeah.
You should see my inbox sometimes. Get in
Yes.
line.
Just delete, 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 delete.
Yeah, some people are assholes. Say it like this, right?
That is it.
Yeah.
There are too many internet trolls. Well, as we've already decided, we are not going to choose the same thing. I'm going to go with Michael. I
Now,
think
I want to
that,
know, was that your original choice?
yes, it actually was. Because I think stylistically it's going to be hard. It is like you say, if Georgie can find the lane, it's possible. Otherwise, it's not going to be easy.
Well, we're going to dinner with Georgie when he flies in and when we fly in, so
You can tell him,
we're going
hey,
to tell him.
Georgie,
Hey,
I
I
have the
hope you did.
solution.
I hope you did promise to pay for it because he'll be like,
No,
okay.
I'm not paying. He's treating us.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
It's probably cheaper that way.
Well, yeah. He was like, so you guys didn't have anything? He does eat a lot. I've seen it multiple times.
I watched him at like Arlington because we were at the same hotel, and yeah, no, that guy can eat.
It's impressive. His little
His
bulking
appetite.
dinners are
He's
very impressive.
texting me right now. It's not about this. He's texting me right now.
It's like, Ray, stop talking about my food.
He's
Or
like,
hey, I never promised to pay for dinner. Yeah, you did.
yeah, it's I hope it's a good match. Like I
Yeah.
think there's like to beat Michael, you can't just be just trying to beat him. I think everyone like there's a wall. We saw it with Yoshi. There's a wall. But there's also doors somewhere. You can find those doors if you're really looking for it, right? So I hope we get see some of that. I just like listen, if I can make any match not to be 3-0,
Yeah.
yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
I suggested stuff. I said like, listen, if someone's winning, they have to do a shot or something.
Yeah.
But if you win like first round, you do one shot. The second you won second round, you have to do 3 shots. Don't ask why. And then you go back. And then we spin you a little bit, and then you get back to the table. And then if the other guy starts winning, he has to do 3 shots. Sorry, those 4 shots that he's behind. So, like it all equals out. And at the end, you have really good matches, I think.
But now I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it's not going to be enough with a shot. I mean, these are not small guys. A shot is not going to affect these guys at all. You're going to have to give them a bottle each time.
Yeah, it's just going to be a tingle, if that.
Yeah, it's going to be like, what's something that ran by here? I can't decide what it was.
Yeah. Okay, I'll figure it out. I'll get back. I'll send them every day. I send them like, I have this great idea. These are not great ideas. This is the opposite of an idea. We have a really cool match with two. I think I still call him young guy because he is schoolboy. Is a very young guy still, and he's been in sport forever. He's one of the biggest known names in the world of arm wrestling. I think there has a lot of people love him. There's people that hate him. I think just because he's famous, and then there's new guy from South Africa that's very impressive, but we haven't seen a lot from him. We just seen him being really good. So Rickard and Schoolboy, they're gonna pull left and right. So I'm not sure about your match, but I know Anand, I think knows there's prelims and there's main card. We're gonna be
Yes.
yes. So 4 matches goes on prelims, 4 matches goes on main card, and they have the what we call small main event for prelims, and then it's very close to the top at main card. So left and right, Schoolboy is probably better with left. Maybe I don't know, most likely because he was in the day, and Ricard doesn't really train his left yet. He just became number one in South Africa. He just won like very easily won the title. So, what are your thoughts? Who's favorite in which arm?
I want to say left arm will probably go to Schoolboy. And I think that this is probably a case where the left for Rickard hasn't been tested. And if it's not his dominant, which I don't think it is, for me, I'm going Schoolboy on the left, but I'll take Rickard's on the right.
It's the only one we're going to agree on, Jocelyne.
What?
Yes.
No.
I
Get
have
off of my
no, I have to
get
change
off of my
mind.
side. Get off of my side.
No, but I do believe that too. But I had to ask Ray because you probably know this. How old is Schoolboy? He's like 26.
I think 26. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I think
Yeah.
Ricard's 22.
Yeah.
He's
22 or
young.
21.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still boys. There's no doubt about it. They're still boys.
Yeah. Ricard's like he's also like I think fourth time or third time this year pulling on EVW.
Yeah.
Right. So
Mhm.
he had a year. Jocelyne also had a year. Still has a year. So pretty good. Not bad. Not bad.
Doing all right. All right.
For me, it's been 3 years since I was last on stage here.
Yeah.
2022.
Angie Rose, right?
Yes, it's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Was that left or right?
I think right.
Right.
Yeah,
It
right.
was right because I was also injured and I was still pulling. Yeah, it was right. Not my favorite arm.
Left is your favorite.
We deal with the injuries. The injuries is just like, oh, it's there, but
Yeah, it's like, meh, okay, whatever, I'm gonna pull anyway.
pretty much.
Ray is like, yeah.
Well, like I've been injured forever, so
What is it like to be non-injured?
Yeah.
yes,
How does
that's
it feel?
weird. That's a very weird feeling. Like sometimes when you have a pain for a very long time and then it goes away and you're like,
Yeah.
something feels very different.
Yeah. Where did it go?
Where did it go and how do I get it back?
Yeah. Or
And,
actually,
and then
why am
you
I
get
not
it back.
feeling this? Something is wrong.
Yeah, and then you get it back.
Shouldn't
And you're
ask.
like, oh,
No, but Schoolboy and Record would be interesting. Really interesting to see.
is that the headliner?
No, we have two headliners. We agreed that it's Kamil and Jerry and Michael and Georgi. I don't know how is the running order going to be, which one is going to be first, second. I think this is right below them, the right-handed match they will have.
They all got it wrong because the headliner is me and Jocelyne.
Yes, yes. You just have to work, so I think we could put you at the beginning. Anna, get back to work.
I'm sorry, Jocelyne. Otherwise, we could have been a headliner.
Yeah. And it's gonna be like this, like like it all comes down how Anna does. If Anna wins, everyone's gonna be like, "This was we had such a great time." And if Anna loses,
Yeah, it's gonna be so bad.
someone just looks wrong, and she's like, "That was the last
But
thing."
like your experience, go sit down.
Yeah. Hey, enjoy the.
But I'm a VIP. No, I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. Not anymore. Okay, these are all jokes. Get your tickets, get your VIP tickets. It's going to be awesome. I'm really excited. There's going to be tournament also day before, like last time. I remember last time in Atlantic City, we had so much fun. It was such an amazing event. I remember the tournament, then we had prelims was awesome. This time it's going to be completely different because we're going to put free matches on YouTube for the people to see. And I think it's the first time that EVW is doing something like this, and it's going to hopefully it continues moving forward. And yeah, there's few more announcements coming next week about some more matches on this card. Yeah, I want to thank both of you for coming on. It was really fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I know you're now nice. I think it's all gonna go away. I have a question.
Yes.
I notice this a lot in female arm wrestling. Why no shaking hands? Do you notice it or you don't notice it?
Oh
Shaking
Women,
no, I
hands.
noticed it.
women don't shake hands after the
No.
matches.
They don't?
Very
Ah,
few do.
that's wrong.
Yeah.
That's incorrect. I did shake Gabby's hand after the match.
I mean, like in tournaments. If I watch WoW Worlds, a lot of times just walk away, just something. And I
I
was like,
usually hug.
oh,
I
this is
might
too
not shake
much.
hands, but I hug them.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not hugging me before the match.
No, no, not before. I promise you that. You're gonna bite
That
me.
would be great. That would be great. Like, mwah.
No, but
And then
afterwards,
and
it's
then
the
she
thing of
beats
mine.
you. The audacity, huh?
The audacity. Yeah, exactly.
No, but afterwards, I hug a lot of my opponents.
Mm,
Win or lose, I always hug.
mm,
Yeah, I think it depends for me where I'm at mentally. Like, I'm not gonna say that I am always perfect when it comes to like shaking hands after. I enjoy a really good match.
mm,
Like, I have to say, probably one of my favorite matches that I've ever pulled was with Melina, who is from Kazakhstan, the girl who won first place in the left-hand class, because it was a good match, right? And it was like, I had no reason to blame the referees. The referees did their job. Good on them. And like it was a really good match. But like there's other matches where I've walked away from the table, not out of disrespect for my opponent, never out of disrespect for my opponent, but out of frustration for the application of the rules.
mm.
I have done that, and I'll fully admit it. I have never, it will never be toward my opponent, but there are some times where it's just absolute frustration. Like, you know, the Egla match. Love Egla. Absolutely frustrated with the application of the rules from that match. There was a couple also at WAF Worlds this year that
I
I was
agree with you,
frustrated with.
Jocelyne. I really do because I can't say that I'm ever angry with my opponent, but I do get frustrated about the application of the rules sometimes, and
For
then
sure.
you lose your head a bit. But
Yeah.
it's never towards my opponent,
No.
ever. They
Mhm.
are not the one making the calls, so they can
No,
never
of
be
course
blamed.
not.
And of course, then you can get pissed, but
Yeah. You
generally,
you take you take every advantage you're going to be given, right? And that's up to the referee to know how to apply the rules fairly and make sure that, everything is applied fairly, right? But never have I disrespected an opponent.
No.
And if that was ever, I know that there's a narrative out there that talks about that kind of thing. And it's not just me, it's everybody. But it's never toward the opponent.
Mhm.
There's never been any disrespect or animosity toward an opponent for me.
Because I just asked because I notice it. I notice it
Hmm.
when I watch matches. I'm like, this is kind of weird, kind of weird. Just like because guys, doesn't matter what happens most of the time. If someone's doing a protest or something, then maybe. But most of the time, you shake
Yeah.
hands and you move away. For women, they just kind of sometimes just win and just walk away. And I was like, it's interesting. It's just
Yeah. It's
maybe
just the
maybe
evil stare.
it's evil. Yeah. Thank you so much, both of you, for being here. Guys, don't miss it live on pay-per-view, evwsports.com. Atlantic City, December
oh, it should be
13th.
this one.
That one. Yeah.
I can't distinguish left from right.
See, I'm like, this is the tattooed one, this is the non-tattooed one. So
Oh, you're
there you
so
go.
smart, girl. I have a tattoo on my right. I gotta remember from now on. This
Yeah,
is
you
the
should
one
you
I'm
should
supposed to
remember.
use in Atlantic City.
Okay, thank you both so much. And
Thank you.
I'll see you both very soon. Thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow, Bogdan Stoika and Paul Lynn will join me here on EVW Podcast. Okay, stay strong.